Hello everyone, I'm Arpit Gupta. I'm live from Urban Transformation Summit, Maharashtra. Joining me is a very dynamic officer, it's Nidhi Choudhary, Joint Commissioner GST, Government of Maharashtra. Thank you for joining us, ma'am.
Hello. It's an honor to be here.
How has been your experience of moderating the panel and participating in the conference today?
Well, it was for the first time that I moderated a panel, and I hope the feedback will be positive.
Yes, I also was one of the listener and audience among the audience. So you actually brought out a lot of good takeaways from the very senior panelists. Ma'am, I would like to understand from your experience, how can we redefine the urbanization, especially in the state of Maharashtra? How can we use technology?
Uh, as far as urbanization in Maharashtra goes, we are already one of the fastest urbanizing states in the country. And according to some estimate, we are already 50% urban. But with that, obviously, we know the issues of slums, ghettoization in Mumbai, and even in Pune to some extent. There is a need to in inculcate and include the modern technologies like artificial intelligence to do a proper urban planning, and especially for in situ development of slums, which is the only solution as per a lot of experts to basically address the concerns of the slum dwellers and to ensure timely development and to ensure that Mumbai becomes slum free. Unless we use AI, unless we use the modern technological tools, unless we actually ensure that there is no pilferage, there is no duplicate benefit being taken by the slum dwellers, it will be a perennial problem. And we can't keep on shifting them to peripheral areas because their workplaces are close by. And therefore, it will be a need of the hour that some in situ development, in situ upgradation with the help of AI, with the help of modern tools, maybe biometric surveys, which is being conducted. It's not that it is not being done. With probably a little more monitoring, it will address the concerns of slums.
You talked about use of technology in urban development, AI and other emerging technologies. Since you are currently working with the GST department, how do you see the technology being implemented and being leveraged in taxation and GST?
As far as taxation is concerned, probably GST is the biggest game changer, and because it is completely on technology, from registration to recovery to refund to rectification to even the audits. Scrutinies are done online. Now we are doing the pilots of doing the online audit through GSTN portal, and which will be a faceless audit. So this. The new era of indirect taxation that we have come in, usurped in, is all on the platform of GSTN, and which is completely faceless, which is completely paperless. And I'm sure that the way even the income tax has gone faceless, the only remaining few things that are there with the human interventions left in GST, like maybe the raids, and even today some audits are happening offline. They will also soon go online, and this gives a lot of hope because it's more transparent, it's more fast, it's more time bound, and the result is obviously being seen in the collections that we are seeing in GST. Like last month, the collections were 1.72 lakh crores. In April, it was 1.85 lakh crores. And now, even the Economic Times is not talking about the collections that are being made by GST because the collections are only going to rise. The base has increased from 60 lakh registered taxpayers that we had in 2017 pre GST. Now we are 1.4 crore registered taxpayers. The tax base is increasing, the compliance is automated. We really don't have to run after the taxpayers. 95% and above returns are being filed by default. So this is happening only thanks to technology, and I'm sure the in the coming years, with more probably integration with the Department of Revenue Intelligence, with the IT department and GST, the compliances are only going to go up. And introduction of blockchain technology in GST, introduction of the forensic labs to ensure the plugging of leakages. This will change the taxation arena as such in India.
There are endless benefits of using technology, but these days a lot of concern around deepfake and other technologies are also discussed. Can you highlight one threat to taxation or GST that overuse of technology can cause?
One threat which we already see and which also resulted into a mega drive all across the country was against the non-existent taxpayers in India, and especially even in Maharashtra, Gujarat, neighboring states. We have seen a lot of taxpayers who just got it registered because taxation, the registration is faceless. They only have to apply online within 7 days. If it is not, no query is raised, a default registration is given. Now, what is a GST registration? GST registration is kind of a mandate being given by the government to collect the tax from the citizens. And this happens online in a faceless way. And these default registrations which happened, and also somewhere some human error, resulted into fake entities getting the registration, then issuance of fake invoices resulted into frauds. But what is the percentage? The percentage is very limited. It is like by now in across the country only 1400 plus arrests have been made, and the even the extent is being told that around 11,000 crore is the extent of these frauds, the fake ITCs and the benefits being given. But fortunately, Maharashtra is also the pioneer, which started declaring the NETPs, the non-existent taxpayers, as NETPs from ab initio. So ab initio cancellation of registration results into every beneficiary being tracked and then the ITC being reversed, which also creates a kind of fear in the market that if you deal with non-existent entities, if you deal with someone who is not genuine, it is going to affect you later. So this is one biggest concern that we have in GST, which happens also because of it being more on technology. But sooner it will all establish. It's only 6 years of GST. We are still evolving, and soon things will settle down.